Sound rolling.
Camera 1.
Rolling.
Camera 2. Rolling.
My name is Eric Johns. I am archivist and curator on the Stone Center's Centennial Project. I am responsible for the curation of and overseeing the digitization of the Stone Center's files, its archive, as well as the curation or the creation of metadata and a little bit of data analysis and visualization because I can't help myself. I'm mostly known as a scholar on tango music, tango music dance. I finished a PhD in musicology at the University of California, Riverside in 2021. I'm very much interested in the global flows of popular music and not limited to just purely music and dance as production, but as their interactions with social networks, with politics, with ideas of ideology, hegemony. I came to Tulane relatively recently. I'm originally from Louisiana, so I've been aware of Tulane's emphasis on Latin American studies for quite some time as someone who's interested in Latin America and from here. I moved back to Tulane, I moved back to Louisiana during the pandemic and have been interested in working at Tulane for a number of years, particularly to be involved both still in academia and Latin American studies while still being able to be at home in Louisiana. In my time at Tulane, I have learned just about how interdisciplinary departments can be, how interdisciplinary our ideas about what makes Latin American studies, what makes the idea of Latin America and the Circum-Caribbean. Those are the ideas that I will continue to take with me going forward just to see how deeply everything is interconnected. In my short time at Tulane, I think the standout memory is the events with Rita Indiana. I think it was my very first staff meeting. Hannah mentioned that there were going to be events with her, and I was just kind of blown away that author, filmmaker, musician of her stature was going to be at Tulane within my first semester here. It was very exciting for me, and I'm excited to see future collaborations. Working on the Centennial Project, I was very surprised by some of the different approaches to Latin American studies that I wasn't as familiar with, coming from a culture studies background, the emphasis on tropical ecology, on medicine, on business. Obviously, these are parts of the Latin American world, but from kind of a more pure culture studies perspective, they weren't things that entered into my brain. And seeing how important they are here at Tulane is helping me reframe my understanding of Latin American studies. If I could describe the legacy of the Stone Center in one word, it would be interdisciplinary.